But I want to invite you this Advent then to find some time to wait for God, to wait on God, and to do that in a particular way, to do that in silence and in solitude. And I have two readings that I want to share with you. One is shorter and is about silence, and the other one is longer and about solitude. The first one is from Henri Nouwen in a book called The Way of the Heart, and Eugene H. Peterson is the writer of the other one, and it's from Earth and Altar. But as you are thinking about this time of Advent, and you are thinking about waiting, and my invitation to you to wait in silence and in solitude, listen for the wisdom of these two men. Silence is the way to make solitude a reality. The Desert Fathers praise silence as the safest way to God. I have often repented of having spoken, Arsenius said, but never of having remained silent. One day, Archbishop Theophilus came to the desert to visit Abba Pombo, but Abba Pombo did not speak to him. When the brethren finally said to Pombo, "Father, say something to the Archbishop so that he may be edified," Pombo replied, "If he is not edified by my silence, he will not be edified by my speech." And this from Peterson. Solitude in prayer is not privacy. The difference between privacy and solitude are profound. Privacy is our attempt to insulate the self from the interference. Solitude leaves the company of others for a time in order to listen to them more deeply, be aware of them, serve them. Privacy is getting away from others so that I don't have to be bothered with them. Solitude is getting away from the crowd so that I can be instructed by the still, small voice of God, who is enthroned on the praises of the multitudes. Private prayers are selfish and thin. Prayer in solitude enrolls in a multi-voiced, century-layered community with angels and archangels. In all the company of heaven we sing, "Holy, holy, holy, Lord God Almighty."